My great-grandfathers, my heroes. Nothing is forgotten, nobody is forgotten. Do we have the right to forget what peace and freedom cost us? Would not such oblivion be a betrayal to the memory of fallen soldiers, to the grief of inconcealable mothers, lonely widows, orphaned children? This must not be forgotten in the name of our persistent struggle for peace, which is unthinkable without the bitter memory of our scourge of the last war. I'm sure that the family of almost everyone sitting here now has a hero who has his own story. Let me tell you the history of my great-grandfathers, who were the participants of the Great Patriotic War. Kozhabayev Kabalda Ospanovich. My great-grandfather on my father's line was born in 1898 in Pavlodar region in Grigorivka village. In August 1941, he was drafted into the army. He served in the 1076th Rifle Regiment and was a machine gunner, the first number of the machine gun. In 1942, he was wounded in the back from a burst of a projectile. He was believed to have died in the war, as a funeral letter arrived to his family. Fortunately, after a while, great-grandfather sends a letter from a hospital in which he writes that he is alive. After 3 months, he was again sent to the front. In the spring of 1944, great-grandfather hit a mine. He lost one leg. 7 months late in the city of Omsk, in November of the same year, he returned to his native village, Grigorivka. In 1968, after 26 years, a fragment of projectile was wounded after a burst in 1942 was removed from a shell falling in the back. The shard extraction operation was done successfully. Unfortunately, all orders and medals lost over the time. Nowadays, Pavlodar conscripts and volunteers who fought in the Great Patriotic War were immortalized in a designed monument to the soldiers' countrymen. The lonely soldier in the park of the military glory of the Grigorivka village is turned into a monument that assemble made-up memorial plates with the names of those who went to protect our motherland. The name of my great-grandfather, Kozhabayev Kabalda Ospanovich, is written there too. This is my great-grandfather on my mother's line, Baybulinov Ramash Mahambetovich. He was born on 15th of June in 1908. On 30th of July in 1941, was taken to the army, served on the front which liberated Norway and Denmark. He freed Copenhagen and ended the war there. Served of the 1046th Infantry Regiment, 18th Rifle Division. He was wounded at the front, was hit in the leg, was surrounded, but was not a captive. He was an ordinary soldier, infantry of the Soviet Army, and a machine gunner. Had 6 children. They are 2 girls and 4 boys. One of them is my grandfather. In 1947, he came back home. In retirement, Ramash Mahambetovich was awarded with an Order of the Great Patriotic War of the First Degree. As you can see, Baybulinov Ramash Mahambetovich, my great-grandfather, had a lot of medals and orders. These are excerpts from Quran written by himself, and they were always with him during the war. Thank you so much for the victory, dear great-grandfathers. Nowadays peace is a result of your strength, your sweat, and your blood. I am eternally grateful to you for being able to see the light and the peaceful sky of above the head. I have an opportunity to breathe, enjoy the life, gain knowledge, and develop myself. And all of these thanks to you and other heroes of the Great Patriotic War who fought for the motherland, for us and our generation. Thank you. Nothing is forgotten. Nobody is forgotten.